have ever met. Shedeur Sanders and the Buffs taking on UCF. Cam Newton, Travis Hunter were chopping it up pregame. I love Travis Hunter pregame. He's always talking with everyone. First quarter, no score. Sanders finding Hunter for the 23-yard touchdown. His 6th receiving touchdown, guys, this year. He had 5 all of last season.
He's bland, though. He's bland.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so bland. But, I mean, just a good route, right? Really ran to the corner's blind spot right there, so the corner turns and run a little bit more, crosses face. Good rhythm and timing by Shedeur.
All right, game at 7s later on in the quarter. Sanders going to air this out. Check out Will Shepherd.
Wow.
This might be the catch of the year up to this point. I mean,
this whole week we saw some crazy catches, but this is right up there. And Colorado always seems to have something crazy every single week. And great ball skills there as well.
Second quarter, UCF down 14, first and goal. KJ Jefferson, this is 6'3", 250, coming at you down the pike. Wow, that is a big man moving fast.
Sam, you would have been able to make that tackle.
I would have been in the seats by the time I saw him turning the corner there. There's no way I am getting in front of that.
Should have made a business decision.
Third quarter, Buffalo's up 27-14. That's Micah Welch. By the way, Buffalo's running the football. Colorado up big, 34-14.
Yeah. Scoop reminded of that multiple times while we were watching the
They
game.
were running the ball.
Running it.
Following drive for the Knights, 1st and 10. Jefferson avoids the pressure, throws left. Wow, Travis Hunter jumping the route.
This is insane, man.
This is...
Hit it. Yeah!
Gave him
That's what
the
I'm waiting for.
We will see you in New York, my friend.
Ain't no other way. And I don't understand why he wasn't in, at least a top 5 after his performance last week. We're going to talk about that some more.
Yeah.
We sure will. So Colorado, with the Heisman pose from Travis Hunter, go on to win 48-21. There were some questions about Deion and this team getting ready and right after the way that things ended last week in the Hail Mary over Baylor. They were able to get it right and get it right in a hurry. We'll have a little Travis Heisman conversation in a bit, guys. But I want to talk about, this whole content traveling bus with Deion going down there to Orlando. They win on the Hail Mary. Is Colorado a better football team this year than they were last year? Are they a better football team? We know what Travis Hunter can do. We know what Shedeur can do and the weapons that they have.
Yeah.
But the expectations coming into this year was, are you going to get to a bowl? So are they a better football team this year?
I do. I think overall they are a better football team. I think overall they're protecting Shedeur better than they did a year ago. I think that they're making an effort to try to run the football a little bit at times and to add that to their arsenal. But Travis Hunter, he's been phenomenal, right? Defensively, I like the fact that they can at least somewhat rush the passer at times, right? And that's key for me. They actually can make a play or two, in the defense side of football.
Why'd you say wow, Scoop?
Because some crazy things are happening in that Georgia game. I know some of y'all are watching. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
Just to what you said,
yes,
I do agree that they are a better football team this year, and they were running the football today, 128 yards rushing. What impresses me the most about Colorado right now is you look at them, that's back-to-back games that were toss-ups that we didn't know if they were going to win. They were a double-digit underdog coming into this game.
Yeah.
That's another game, TCU last year, that they've won as double-digit underdogs, and you don't see that often from teams in the college football season. So right now, Colorado has 4 wins. The goal is what? Bowl game.
Right.
They have 7 games left. If you can at least give me 2 out of those 7, then we're going
like
bowling.
their chances.
We're going bowling, right? Next game is Kansas State. After that is Arizona. Kansas State, I like Kansas State winning that.
Yeah.
Tough one to win.
Yeah,
but I
see.
like Arizona. After that, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, then Utah. Then they got Kansas and Oklahoma State to close out the season. So I think they have a chance here to at least win 2 out of those last games.
All right, so the question I think here is, Travis Hunter's going to be in New York. Right? I don't think there's really any debate about that.
I mean, if he's not in New York, I'm not watching.
And I think a lot of people are going to say that because he, quite frankly, is doing things that we have never seen done in college football before. We have seen them tried many times, but the consistency with which he is playing both sides and the efficiency with which he is playing both sides is simply tremendous. And the fact that he's able to do it week in and week out, you see him jumping routes here, touchdown and an interception again in the game today. He's playing over 100 snaps per game.
Yeah.
So the Heisman,
and always making an impact, no matter what, on both sides of the football. And that's where I just feel like, we would be doing a disservice to the game if what we think is the best athlete in college football is not present that celebrates the best athlete in college football. And I don't really care if Colorado loses every football game for the rest of the season.
Yep.
If he continues to do what he did today 4 or 5 more times this season with interceptions, with big clutch catches, with touchdowns, I feel like he has to be present for it.
And here's the reason why I believe he has to be present for it, because every single Heisman has one specific characteristic that separates them from everybody else in the country. They make the entire team better.
Yes.
Right?
How much